This had to be one of the juiciest episodes of AAA or in wrestling that I've seen recently. And by juicy, I don't mean, ooh, the plot line was juicy. Well, the plot was juicy, but not in that way. Anyway, let's actually talk about the show, which opened with a triple threat match between Aerostar, Joaquin Wild, and Lindsay Dorado. Man, I have missed Joaquin Wild looking like this. He used to be my favorites back in TNA in the day when he was DJZ and when he was carrying the X Division. Seeing them rebrand him back into this, it's really cool. Even that spot where he had the cameraman come to the ring and film him while he was having Aerostar in a submission, that was just so fun, man. I missed this version of Joaquin Wild. I really hope he succeeds this way. But he does not win this match. This match is won by Lindsay Dorado, which I think kind of sucks, but it makes... I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense or not. We're gonna see. Again, it's like my third time watching AAA's weekly show, so I'm not in tune with all the storylines, but you know, I've been enjoying him on Evolve. He's been doing a pretty good job, so we're gonna see. I'm not disappointed with the result at all, although I would have preferred Joaquin Wild. Just that's a personal opinion. We're gonna see where it goes. And then the plot is actually juicy, as we've discovered the manager of Vikingo, whose name I still haven't learned, is actually the son of the owner of AAA. Like, okay, you guys probably knew that if you watch AAA consistently, but I didn't know that. And by the way, this whole episode was in Spanish. I didn't get the English version, so I did not understand anything that was being said. I had to rely on subtitles, so mind me if I make some mistakes, but he wants to be the general manager of AAA, and his mom tells him that just to give her 1 week to think about it. So next week we're going to find out if he is the new general manager of AAA. I kind of hope he is. You know, this had me a lot more invested in him than I previously have been before. Previously, he's just been Vikingo's manager, but this, like, I didn't know this, I didn't expect this. Kinda really cool for me. Then the plot is actually thick again, as we get Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice defending their mixed tag team championships against Dynamico and La Hydra. Yeah, I'm not gonna speak much on my thoughts on this match, but it was a fairly fun match. I do have to say, the crowd at AAA is just so good. Every single week, the crowd, it's just so fun. Whenever I tune into the main roster, it feels like the crowd is dead, and that's probably because the true fans have been priced out. And I don't know the prices or pricing situation on AAA, but even this whole show and the last few shows, the crowd's just so amazing, man. A good crowd really makes the world's difference. And again, this match was also really fun. It's always fun seeing Lola Vice, one of my favorite women's wrestlers right now. It's always fun seeing Mr. Iguana. I don't know how I feel about La Hydra, given the controversy and all that. She's good in the ring. She has a good character. She's part of my favorite faction on AAA. So like, I feel like I shouldn't like her, but I do. But this isn't talking. I'm not here to talk about the controversy. Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana retains, which I'm very happy with. We're just waiting for that Chelsea Green and Ethan Page rematch at this point, I guess. Then backstage, El Grande Americano is asking some advice from Texano Jr. Man, I remember watching this guy on Lucha Underground. He didn't play a major role. Well, he did sometimes. He was kind of like, yeah, I don't really know what he was. He was a main character, but he wasn't a main character, if that makes any sense. He's going to team up with El Grande Americano next week against Al Messias and Mecha Wolf, which should be a fun match. I am down for this. We're also going to get Rey Fenix having a match in AAA next week. So next week is going to be a stacked episode for AAA, which I'm kind of glad about. You know, I love AAA, man. Again, I feel like I'm glazing it, but it's just really that good of a show. And then in the main event, probably the most random match I could have ever thought of. It's Ivar versus Psycho Clown. Like I said, I've only been watching for a few weeks now, so I'm not caught up on all the stories. Apparently, there is some genuine beef, some genuine rivalry here, but just like when the show opened and they said this was going to be the main event, I was like, what the fuck? Why are we having Ivar versus Psycho Clown? Like, it feels like such a random match, but it was actually very fun since there is some rivalry between the two factions, between the two teams, and that really got me. They got me into the match when the actual match happened. There was a ref bump. The Viking War Raiders, War Raiders, both got into the ring, and that capitalized on Ivar picking up the victory. And Psycho Clown is having beef with his friend. I'm sorry, I didn't call his name. The other one is Murder Clown. He's knocked out afterwards backstage. That's how they end the show, with Murder Clown being knocked out. But I didn't catch the other guy's name. Killer Clown? I don't know. My mistake. I'm not going to search it up now because I'm a lazy fuck. But yeah, that was a really good main event. All the matches tonight hit. Like, everybody had charisma, everybody was good in the ring, and it was just fun wrestling to watch. Can't say that about main roster WWE right now. Like, seriously, everything non-main roster in WWE is firing on all cylinders. NXT going for a bit of a rebuild phase, but it's hitting. Evolve, great. AAA, great. Like, everything that isn't related to main roster WWE is great. I bet I could go watch main event right now and enjoy it a lot more. And that reason is why I'm giving AAA tonight a 10 out of 10, man. It's just so fun. I love AAA, man. I love learning more about these wrestlers every single week. We didn't get to see Flammer tonight, which sucks. She had a streak where she appeared on every single show. At least a member of her faction appeared, so that was good. Lahidra at least appeared, so I guess the streak keeps going. Each week there is a member of the Toxic Ones on AAA, so like I guess we keep that as a streak, 4 for 4. But yeah, that was my review of AAA tonight. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. I cover NXT, AAA, and Evolve every single week. I don't know about TNA anymore, man, because TNA, it's a struggle to watch, man. I'll see about TNA. I'll see about TNA. But, 3 shows, so I guess one spot is open now if TNA doesn't get their shit together. So, yeah, leave a like, subscribe. Please check out the PWF podcast where we talk about Evolve for about 2 hours every Thursday night. It's really fun. We just hit 200 subscribers, so please, let's get to 250 subscribers on there. And then, again, thank you for 1K. We've reached 1K. We've been at 1K for a while, but just, again, thank you for having me there. It's an honor. So, leave a like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.